none of my other housemates are awake. Oh, that's better. I thought it was dark in here. Okay, so just have your feet shoulder width apart. Have your feet shoulder width apart and feel the ground under your feet. So you want your feet parallel. You want to sink your hips. You want to lengthen up through the spine. And gently breathe in and breathe out. Gently draw the toes in. Lengthen through the spine. So the head floats up, the hips and knees relax. And just feel the ground under your feet. And it's almost like when you're breathing in and out, it's almost as if you're breathing in and out through the feet. And the chin, you want your chin to be holding the small ball. Yeah, I left my normal specs next door, so while I didn't have time to go and get them and get the fire extinguisher man in. So you're all blue now for this morning, but that's all right. Okay. And you're gently drawing in the toes. So you imagine you're standing on soft sand. So I've got a brand new move that we're going to try out later. That I did last night with Barry. Okay, turn the waist. And just really floppify your arms. So unless we go into another lockdown, which I wouldn't be surprised actually, just because this bug's a bit wily, isn't it? We should be back in Ely, I think in May or something, which should be awesome. But the Zoom will continue. We'll keep the Zoom going, just because it just gives a bit of flexibility, and it means not everyone has to schlep all the way over to Ely to keep breathing. Sink the hips. Feel the ground under the feet. Lengthen through the spine. Notice your breaths. Notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. Keep breathing some more. Morning. Well done finding the room. We're just doing this at the moment. So we're breathing in and out, and that's much better. Okay, just really sink, and you want to tune into your feet. Okay, and raise the arms. So we're looking at our theme for the day is being comfortable and connecting with your root. Okay. So we're just going to do the foot exercises. So wiggle your toes, and then and notice what you're feeling, and then we do that one. We just peel that way and then do that one. I'm not so good at that one. That's one I learnt with Eva. And then just raise the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just getting in touch with our feet. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then lift the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then one toe and one heel at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then for fun, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My fun. Fabulous. And shake out. Okay, let's in fact take a slightly wider stance and just let your hips sink, let your shoulders sink. Sink the sitting bones. Feel the ground under your feet. Your feet can be out a bit, or they can be parallel, or they can be somewhere in the middle. And you want to, hang on, let me pull these up. You want to soften your knees. You want to soften your knees, feel the springs. You want to soften around the hips and lengthen. So feel that you're lengthening through the spine. And we're just going to transfer the weight. Transfer the weight. And while you're transferring the weight, you are paying attention to the contact between the ground and your feet. Keep breathing. So it's almost like water being poured into one glass, and then that glass is full and that one's empty, and then it pulls back, this one's full, this one's empty. And you want to keep your hips level, you want to keep your shoulders level, and while you're doing this, cultivate room in your joints. Yeah. lengthen up through the spine, sink the hips, open the arms, open the shoulders. Now really pay attention to that contact between your feet and the ground. So we're going to have a look at some more of Eva's balance exercises. I'm really getting into them. I've got a new one, which we did on Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock. I'm not great at that time actually. I'm more of a. I've got more of a musician's time. Mike always, he's done all his Tai Chi. By the time I've got out of bed and do mine, it's a bit embarrassing really. But anyway, but a brand new movement called Celestial Frog Divinely Swims or something like that. I just love the name. We've got to do it because I know we've got Frog on a Bike, Kaylee band, yeah. So we'll do the one with a frog in it. Because I think it's called the Celestial Frog Swims Divinely or something, or Divine Frog Swims Celestially, or I don't know, something like that. So there we go. So you should be able to feel your feet, and you want to get your weight going through your Yonchuan point. Okay, now come back to the middle. I've got this new book, Qigong Meditation, and it's got all the pictures in. It's got the pictures of like your Yonchuan point, and it's actually a little bit over my head, but the pictures are good, and it's got a lot of the theory. Yeah, Ming Men. Yeah, so that's your Ming Men point on the back. The Ming Men point on the back. That's the one we open. Yeah. So yeah, so it's all going to help. So now what we're going to do is forwards and back. So you just want to relax in that ankle joint, yeah? Relax in the ankle joint. Keep breathing. Like you're opening that Ming Men point. Great. So yeah, this class isn't sponsored, but it doesn't matter. The one after this afternoon is, so if you fancy coming along, although that only gives you an hour and a half off, but if any of you fancy it, feel free. The link's on the email if I've sent anyone the email. I keep forgetting. I'm not great at admin. So the bird you can hear, that's the blackbird and the robin I recorded at 4 AM. I got woken up by the robin singing. I thought, oh, I better record it. I've been recording it for about a month now. I've got hours and hours of footage of this bluey robin. I've started editing last night as well. Wonderful. I'm going to do a whole series of music loveliness. And it was doing a wonderful duet with a blackbird, so I thought I'd better share that. So that's in my little dictaphone near the microphone. Every now and then you'll get the train noise, but there's something very kind of healing about the bird song, I find. So nice and tall, and you want to lengthen through the spine. And feel very solid, like you're really owning your space. And now we're going to go round and round in a circle. All through the spine. Oh, and we're breathing. Don't forget that. So you want to breathe in, breathe out, and then maybe repeat. Yeah. And hopefully before the next class I'll remember what I've done with my glasses, my normal glasses, so everything stops looking blue. I don't mind though, it's a nice look. Okay, now go in the other direction. Keep breathing some more. Now pay attention to the contact between your feet and the ground, and also how it affects the rest of your leg. If it does, it might not. Just notice things. Notice stuff happening. Is the moral to that story. So yeah, I went and got confused by Corel on Tuesday night. Very easy to do, and there was a brand new person there who kept foolishly asking him questions on how to do it. I mean, dear oh dear, that's not going to help at all. So, figure 8. And then we'll get on with some more loosening, just to kind of get... The loosening I don't think is the right word at all. It's more like relaxing enough so you can connect. It's probably not as catchy as loosening though, is it? Okay, now we go in the other direction.
Kingfisher blue, I came looking for you. Brilliant blue, lit up by the sun. Cold as you flew, Kingfisher blue. You and the river were one. You and the river were one. I sat by the mill pond, the swallows came low.
Okay, right, so that's hopefully woken our feet up a bit.
Skimming the water.
Oh yeah, we'll do the bounce and shake. So shake, bounce. So this is from Eva.
Blue, I came looking. Brilliant blue, lit up by the sun. Cold as you flew, Kingfisher blue. You and the river.
So this is something she's got into. The bouncing and the shaking. It feels quite good. And we'll do this one. So you want the arms in front. And also, keep going while I explain things. So you want very relaxed hands, very loose wrists, but connected. Yeah.
Kingfisher blue, I came looking for you. Brilliant blue, lit up by the sun. You called as you flew, Kingfisher blue. You and the river were one. You and the river were one. I walked through the meadow the very next day. There was blue in the hay by the path. Tiny blue feathers scattered around. An icy blue bolt through my heart.
And then that one. Yeah, well done everybody. Okay, just keep your shoulders down a bit more, keep going. Yeah, keep your shoulders down, sink the hips more, and think of the chest really just opening.
It seemed drab and lifeless, no river, no sun, nothing else left.
Right, I'll turn round.
Kingfisher blue, I came looking.
Okay, and change.
Blue lit up by the sun, cold as you flew. Kingfisher blue, you and the river were one. You and the river were one.
So,
each moment is precious, each life is a gift. Hold tight to the ones that you love. Treasure the simple,
yeah,
natural.
we might even get our tea break back in Ely, you know, from the summer, as long as we've not all caught the plague, you know. Brilliant. Or we'll be in lockdown again, I don't mind. The Tai Chi's going to continue, whatever, so I'm quite happy. So it's all good. And then I heard on the news, it says anybody under the age of 50's got to wait for their vaccine. I thought, oh great, yeah, brilliant. Never mind. I've not been doing nothing dodgy, so I'll just keep hiding, I think. On Zoom. Can't catch nothing on Zoom. Apart from square eyes, I guess, but there we go. That's much better. So really floppy firearms. Very good. Okay, let's just. Oh, I wanted my vaccine tomorrow. Never mind. So feel that you just want to. That's it. So you're lengthening through the spine. Okay. And then change. So use your body to move the arms. Your arms are being moved. Don't just move your arms. Allow your arms to be moved by your feet and the waist turning. So there's a subtle difference. Actually, I'm not sure if it is subtle. There's a difference. There you go. Yeah. Do it correctly. That's the difference. There you go. I've been hanging out with Carell too much. I've got another meditation day. Jaya Rudyard, I can't pronounce her name, but she teaches Qi Gong as well as the meditation, so I'm quite looking forward to that. Keep breathing. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. So you have one hand out to the side and one hand out to the front. I'll show you that from the side view. And then we come all the way around. Oh, sorry, the top of my hands has gone missing. Never mind. So you want to extend right to the fingers. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this time, hold. 1, 2, 3. So this hand in front. Computer screen, side wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we bring that down. Have a little rest. Do a little bounce and a shake. Okay, now we're going in the other direction. Now, can I remember what... Is it that way? Is this the other direction? Don't know. Work out what the other direction is and do that. I think this is right. I don't know. Problem is, if I lose my concentration, I forget almost what country I'm in. But never mind. We'll just have to hope that, oh, this is the other direction. There you go. I'm being assertive. I'm practicing my assertiveness. Did it work? Okay, here we go. 3, 4. So make your, because we got another new one as well. We got another new one, but this is in preparation for the other new one. I knew I was doing this for a reason. Okay, now one more. Now, yeah, there we are. So side wall, screen, sink your hips. 1, 2, very nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then wobbling. We're gonna wobble. In fact, we're gonna wobble, then we're gonna go for a wobbly walk. Just because we've not done wobbly walk for ages. I quite like the wobbly walk. So you just transfer the weight as you wobble. As you wobble-fy your body, that's a technical term. See, that's where Professor Yang Dring Min gets it wrong. He doesn't use words like wobbly-fy. Or twizzle. He doesn't use twizzle either. So we just do this, and we're just doing our walking. I'll show from the side actually. And then shake out. Shake out. So up. Hang on. Yeah, we'll leave those ones. We'll leave those ones. Let's start with familiar stuff, and then we'll do some of the new ones. So just gather round. Just get your posture first. We'll just practice the postures first, and then so we've got this one. Tor bow. And then we go to fu bow. So these are the two postures when you're doing. Now you want to get this. Look at where it is in relation to my body. It's about sort of where my t-shirt. What's that? The collar sort of level. Now you can vary it. You can have it sort of nose level. You can have it chest level, or you can have it t-shirt collar level or neck level. You want to work out what that is, but you want the shoulders down. So you want the shoulders to be sinking, and the shoulders sink by you sinking the hips to give the shoulders room to fall into place, if that helps. And then you'll let it go here. So, yeah, I'll think about Tai Chi. If I've not got tunes going through my head, I've got Tai Chi going through my head. So I'm trying to copy Carell because he thinks about Tai Chi all day long. It's just quite useful because you can do a lot of practice in your mind. And my cello teacher, when she's on the train, she practices her cello pieces on the train. I was like, that's genius. Not obviously, she doesn't get a cello out on the train because they're not paying her, but she practices it in her mind on the train or when she's in bed. So, okay, so there's that one. And then what we're doing is we're going down, we turn, and we go up. Down, sink. So feel that your whole body is engaged and connected, and you're feeling the movement in your feet. Use your picture on the screen to check if you're doing it right or not. So remember, you're travelling between the sort of hip height and kind of chest height, but it will, how high up, you can do it up here a bit if it feels more right. You've got to work out how this move works for you, you see. Okay, we'll get to the bottom and then we'll change to wild goose flies. So have a look at the shape of my arms. I'm not bending them too much. Okay, we'll do one more. So you want to connect the whole body, sink down. Hang on, sorry, I've got an itchy nose. And now, and then we'll do one more of these. We'll do one more of these. So you just want to really take it easy. And then I'll go back a little. We're going to do dragon plucks the stars from the sky. So dragons are associated with the element water. I was asking Mike about dragons last night. Apparently they're a little bit mercurial, sort of difficult to fathom, and a bit dodgy, but very, very elegant and graceful, and strong and powerful, and associate, they're quite almost ethereal, but a bit capricious, I think was the word. Look it up if you don't know what the word capricious is. Good for your English. I've been learning all about English from my friend Marion. She's teaching me, because I'm making some songs, so she's been helping me with getting the right lyrics. So I've learned extra English this year, this pandemic. Yeah, unpredictability about dragons. There you go. And they're associated with the element water. So think kind of snake-like movements. Oh dear. Problem with recording a robin every morning at 3 AM. You don't. It does make you a bit tired, but it's worth it for the soundtrack. Fabulous. Okay, one more each side. I do go to sleep straight after now. I've got really good at that. Okay, switch it on. There's the robin. Fall asleep. Fabulous. Okay, so now, brand new move. Fabulous. Actually, yeah, water break. Water break before the new move because of the rules. The rules are, so I have a lot of respect for Simon Hanna, the clinical exercise person, and he sort of extols the virtues of the water break. So while you're doing your water break, notice the water as it goes in. Notice the sensation of contact between your hand and the cup, your cup and the lip. If it's a hot drink, notice the sensation of the steam. And that you forgot to put the ginger in. And it's supposed to be ginger tea. I'll sort that out after. Oh, that's rubbish. I was looking forward to me ginger tea. Blooming fire extinguisher person threw me off me centre. Oh well, but I'd rather have working fire extinguishers than, death or whatever. So, peng or pang, flying. So the pang, I think that's how you pronounce it. My Chinese is really rubbish, but there's this mythological bird, and it's a big beautiful bird called a pang, and we're doing one wing at a time. So you have your palm up, and you're opening in this chest, and then what you do is you come up, and now you turn your weight. Oh, hang on, let me move the thing. Let me move the thing so it's a bit more. Let's see if that works. Yeah. So we come up. Oh, that's better. I'm in shot now. And I'll show from the diagonal. And you want to turn your waist as well. So you come up and forward, turn and down and round. Show from the side. This is an absolute lovely exercise for your shoulder and also for your back because you're turning the waist a bit. Not bad at all, everybody. Right, feel a bit more mythological though, yeah? Get into the part. There we go. Marvellous. That was so good. We're going to do it on the other side so it doesn't feel left out. So there was one time at a seminar. So it just raises up. So the arm kind of floats up. Now you turn your waist and keep yourself nice and tall. Are we all still breathing? Well done, everybody. So, it might be called Pang stretches its wings. I'll ask Eva, because I kept trying to pronounce the word Pang and then forgot everything else she said. That's how much I was paying attention. Dreadful. So much for mindfulness. There we go. So we didn't do that. There we go. We're turning our waist, and it's also very elegant and beautiful. So you're all elegant and beautiful. Right, now we're going to do we're going to do double breaststroke now. Pang confuses its brain, I think this is called. Oh my God. So remember, if you feel that your brain's being confused, relax. Pang relaxes while confusing its brain. There you go, that's the name of the move. There we are. Now remember, we're all still being graceful though, so try and, in amongst the confusion, keep your grace. And then, I can't remember if she actually did do this, but I think just for fun, let's go in the other direction and see if that works. Pang does the breaststroke. Pang does the crawl. Just for kind of, I don't think this actually really happens in real life, but it just seems a shame. If you're going in that direction, you go in the other direction, because that would be quite nice for the shoulder. Yeah, this reminds me a bit. I did a very brief introduction to Tombe, which is one of the it's internal Chinese art based on the movements of the gibbon. So we were doing all sorts of moves like this, and then you kind of did that kind of thing. It looks great. I've seen pictures of it, and there's all these really big floppy-fied long gibbony arm movements and something like that. I can't remember. There was this really cool exercises that made you think, and then when I got to the end of them, it felt like my arms felt a bit like that at the end. It was wonderful. So that was the Pang, flying Pang. I hope that was good for you. Tumty tum. Yeah. Okay. I'll move this down now. We don't need the And we're going to have to get to the divine frog, because I don't want to leave it out again and then it ends up being, you know, waiting for Froggo. Well, that was terrible, wasn't it? Anyway. Yeah, there's a really good version of that play with Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen on YouTube. Brilliant. Yeah, things to do while you're in lockdown, you know, try and brush up on your theatre knowledge. So, we're doing the bear. So you want this nice rounded shape, nice round shape in the arms, and also a solid shape, a solid connection to the ground. Okay, wave hands like clouds. So remember, you're keeping this round shape. I'll show you from the back. Right, so with the new ones, we will start with the celestial frog. I think it might be a swimming frog. I think celestial frog goes for a swim, or divine frog goes for a... I think so. Okay, and then uprooting the flowers. I love that one. So next time you're doing your gardening and you've got some weeds, remove the weeds like this, take a picture, put it on your Facebook timeline and go, look, I've been gardening. I want to know if this is real or not. You know, is this an authentic way to garden? So remember, keep a round shape. A round shape, and if I show you from the side, so bang. And you can, if you want, you can add a bit of farge in. Those of you that know how to farge in, you can. Nice one, Amy. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Amy can farge in now. She's been practicing. Terrifying, really. Right, one more time each side, and we'll do some soft ones just to kind of, don't want to get too excited, you know. 3, 4, right, oh gosh, we're rapidly running out of time. Okay, celestial frog, hang on, have some tea. Wait a minute. Well, it would have some tea if I'd actually remembered to put the tea in. So yeah, remind me to put the tea in my tea, so it's not just hot water. For goodness sake. No, I saw the fire extinguisher man outside, so I was just about to put my ginger in, and then I had to let him in the house, and that just threw everything. So you have your feet together unless you don't want to. So I can't remember which class it was, but we worked out that I don't teach boot camp classes. I teach comfy shoe camp, possibly with a pipe and slippers. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Amy. Don't forget to put tea in my tea. Brilliant. Perfect. I won't forget now. It's on the chat. So we start here and we do our froggy breaststroke. And you can also come up on the... Now, does she come up that way and then come down? Or does she come down and come up that way? I think she goes up on the toes immediately and then comes down. So I've actually seen the froggies in my pond doing this very move. Maybe not quite like this, because they've got these little leg moves. It's amazing. I've got a little meditation spot next to the pond. So that divine frog goes for a swim. And then I think you go in the other direction. I can't remember. I was so impressed by the name, I actually forgot what we did. But I think it was something along these lines. So you can feel it murdering your legs as well as your shoulder. It's great, isn't it? Okay, let's do one more. So that was the celestial frog, or the divine frog. So you wanna get in touch with your inner divine frog when you're doing this. And then, okay, right, let's do some more movements. Yeah. Go into cat stance, and then we're just going to let the foot hang, and we're going to hold it for a minute. But before that, let's just practice cat stance and letting the foot hang. And then cat stance and letting the foot hang. And you want your hips level, you want your shoulders level, and you also want to lengthen through the spine. I can't find the... Yeah. Right, here we go. This is from Professor Yang Jun Min. So, you see that? That's your backway point. That's where you're lengthening through. And that's your Yontruan point on the foot. Yontruan point, backway point. And then that's your Lao Gong point in the hands. So they're the main 3 points in Tai Chi. Backway, Lao Gong, and then Yontruan on the foot. Anything else? Yeah, that's the governor vessel meridian. That's where your Ming Men is, up there. So that's the one that goes up the spine. And that's one of the extra ones. That's not to do with the organ. So you've got 12 ones what are to do with the organs, and you've got 8 extra ones that aren't to do with organs. That's as much as I understand, because I only got this book like 2 days ago, and I prefer looking at pictures. But yeah, this is really useful stuff. So we're lengthening. And we're solidly attached to the ground. But if you're aware of these points of reference, I use them more as points of focus than an actual thing that may or may not be real. It might be. I mean, I've had acupuncture and I've felt better for it, but I don't know. I couldn't really tell you much. If it works or not. So So what we're going to do is we're now going to hold for a minute. Or not in my case. All through the body. Just breathe in and out. It's a very useful exercise to practice at home. That was a subtle hint. So nice and relaxed. Okay, 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just do very gentle shaky legs. Have a bit of a wiggle. And we'll do it the other side. So we get our cat stance first. Get your hips level, get your shoulders level. And then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it for a minute. Thirty seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So, not bad, everybody. So, it's worth, eventually you can do 2 minutes, and then what you do is you try and do it with your eyes shut. And that's when you really wobbly, you get all wobbly when you do it with your eyes shut. But, you know, practice it at home. And then you can also do it, because we were doing it with the foot hanging down, you can also do it with the foot parallel. That's a little bit more like harder work. Okay, right, next. Let's do chicken. We'll do the chicken dries its wings. But we'll go straight into chicken crosses the road. Or chicken, a walking chicken. So I'll just show that to you. So we go like this. And then we've got the feet hanging down, and then we go like this. I'm really glad we did the frog one first, otherwise we'd have run out of time. Okay, and then let's try that the other side. So we can have another look at the setup, but let's just get straight to the walking exercises. Although we did start, because of the fire extinguisher man, we did have to start a little bit later than what I wanted to. I will make sure you get your full hour. So remember, you're king of the coop. Let's do one more. One more. That's it. So we're working on our balance and feeling comfortable. You want to be respectful of your body. Okay, dragonfly skims the water. So demonstration. So we'll do dragonfly skims the water, and then we'll do why tape offers fruit as our grand finale, because we've not done that one for a while, I don't think. So dragonfly skims the water. It's not dragonfly falls into the water and drowns to death. You know, it's... So you can even some of the each one masters that have done this, they do like a little skip if you want. Yeah, we can do skipping dragonfly where you kind of try that. Next time if you're really happy and you find yourself on Mill Road in Cambridge, no one will notice. Actually, they all do that on Mill Road. I'm sure I've seen some pretty strange stuff. Right. Whoop. Two. I mean, it looks a bit like, hopefully the Ely Folk Festival will be running and the Morris men will be there. I'll show them this, they might want it. You can imagine this with hankies, can't you? Okay, back to the normal dragonfly. And then we'd better do white ape offers fruit. Okay, so white ape offers fruit, just in case you... Now, I did a more subdued version of this on Saturday. So I kind of did this version. That will get you, won't it? Look, see, it's just like normal white ape offers fruit, but it's a lot more internally fried. Okay, yeah, if you can't do that one, do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll just do a few, because I want me tea actually. It's getting really perilously close to rule 5. Know when it is tea time. I definitely want me tea, because I forgot to put my ginger in my tea. Beautiful, everyone. Imagine you're the physical embodiment of the most beautiful poetry ever written. You know, you're graceful, you're connected, you're smooth as caramel, soft and slow. There we are. Oh, look at that. Fabulous. Right, that's so good. We'll do one more row. So, yeah, I was at the folk club the other day and someone did a song about knitting, and then they spent the rest of the time on the chat doing absolutely terrible knitting jokes. Oh dear. So yeah, we're going to finish our row and we're not going to drop a stitch, or whatever it is. I tried knitting, but I was terrible at knitting. It was, yeah. Okay, right, back to the middle. Very good. That was so good, we'll stop. Dear oh dear. You know, you don't want to ruin it. You know, when you get to this point in the class and you think, right, I'm not doing no more. I don't want to ruin it now. We've got there. Let's just stay there for a bit and enjoy it. There we go. Marvellous. So stroke in the back one more time. And then embrace the tiger return to the mountain. And then we'll do some... And then we're relaxing, we're letting go in our Ming Men, remember? And we're all just like, yeah. And finding that place of calmness. You want to find that calm, quiet place that hopefully I'll be able to tell you more about, having done a whole day of meditating. I've been going to loads of meditation retreats. It's really doing my brain the world of good. I highly recommend them, even if you can't keep still for the whole day, which is usually what I do. But I feel better. It's all good. Okay, one more time and then we'll have extra young faces. It's good, isn't it? So, so I'll make a little shelf. I'll put my glasses on. Rub the hands together. And polishing the face. So, you know, no one will recognise you in the supermarket. You'll look so young. Yeah, I'll probably see all my mates in the supermarket, but I can't tell. And then rub the hands together. And then give your lower back a rub. Oh, marvellous. I wasn't that good. And then, oh, wait a minute. Embrace the tide and return to battle. I just want to make sure I can see you all. So nice and relaxed. So you've got this calm, quiet place that you're operating from. Moving from stillness, stillness within movement. Completely undisturbable. It's clear, it's calm, it's peaceful. And that's where you're operating from. Whatever's going on out there, or even, you know, your emotional turmoil, that's a bit like the weather as well. You've got this calm bit that just isn't bothered. It's all good. And then one more time. Breathing in and out. And then make a fist of the right hand, left hand over the top. Bring your feet together and bow. Well, didn't we all do brilliant today? Fabulous, right? It's definitely tea time, isn't it? Yeah, well done everyone. We'll stop there.